that's the last of them. Fantastic work, Viscos. Little art stuff right here. And now for these Knights of Lycia. You are going to share your story with me? Yes. We have ventured from Caelin in Lycia in search of someone. Lycia, that's the country beyond the mountains in the southwest, isn't it? Correct. We've come as messengers for the Lady Madeline, who eloped with a nomad some 19 years ago. Madeline? Our Lord Marquess of Caelin's only daughter. He was heartbroken his own daughter would abandon him, so eventually the Marquess simply declared he had no daughter. And then this year we received a letter from Lady Madeline. It said that she, her husband, and their daughter were living happily in the Sake Plains. The Marquess was ecstatic to learn that he had a granddaughter of 18 years. I remember the smile on his face when he announced that he'd suddenly become a grandfather. The granddaughter's name is Lindis. That sounds an awful lot like Lind. I wonder if there's something up here. Because they were talking about a mission, but whatever. This was also the name of the Marquess's wife, who passed away at an early age. Lindis? That she should bear this name thawed the Marquess's heart. Now his only wish is to meet his daughter's family at least once. This is why we're here. We didn't know that Lady Madeline died a few days after sending her letter. We only learned this shortly after we arrived here in Bulgar. I'm so sorry for mixing up my words. I'm not very loose with my tongue, if you know what I mean. But yeah. But we also learned that all is not lost. Her daughter yet lives. We heard that she was living alone on the plains. I knew it immediately. You are the Lady Lindis. Why would you think that? Your resemblance to your departed mother is remarkable. What? Did you know my mother? I'm sorry to say I've never met her directly, but I saw her portraits in Castle Caelin. To the rest of my tribe, I was always Lynn. But when I was with my parents, when it was just the three of us, I was Lindis. It's all so strange. I was all alone in the world, and now I have a grandfather. Lindis. I never thought I would hear that name again. ... Wait. That bandit, he called me Lindis too. What? How could he have... He was a henchman of Lord Lundgren, wasn't he? Lundgren? Who's that? He's the Marquess's younger brother. Everyone assumed the Lady Madeline was gone forever. This made the Lord Lundgren heir to the Marquess's title. To be blunt, milady, your existence is an obstacle to your granduncle's ambitions. But I have no interest in inheriting any title. Yeah, no, but see, she's not an obstacle at all, because that's not how the hierarchy would work, I don't believe. I mean, like, yeah, probably different world politics, but I'm pretty sure that it's like your granddaughter versus your brother's going to be the heir to the throne. So don't quote me on that. So unfortunately, your granduncle is not the sort of man to believe that. I believe the attempts on your life will persist. What should I do? Accompany us to Caelin. Continuing on this way is dangerous. I feel I have little choice. I will go with you. And now we actually have some actual believable story instead of like, oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna go along with you on a journey to somewhere, I guess, so that I can get stronger, and you're gonna be my strategist, because I really need that to fight well with a sword. Anyways, Viscos, I'm sorry, this changes everything. Yeah, I don't really care. I wasn't looking forward to what was going on beforehand. What will you do, Viscos? You want me to decide? I didn't say anything, okay? Just like, this game makes choices for you. It puts words in your mouth. Like the annoying thing I find about the player characters, like characters ask you like, oh hey, what's your opinion on this? And you're just kind of like stare blankly at them apparently, and they're just like, that's a great idea. It's like Dora the Explorer, essentially, the game. Dora the Explorer, the game, but with swords and axes and magic and bows and dragons. So probably not exactly what Dora the Explorer wants to be to its audience. But anyways, of course, your companionship would do much to ease my journey, but it's going to be so dangerous. You'll come? Are you sure? Thank you! Yeah, I didn't say anything. Let me ask you once again for your friendship and your aid. And... Footsteps of Fate turns into... Sword of Spirits. I wonder what's gonna happen here. Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Fire Emblem. I join you today on, it's a holiday. I know that, sorry, the name escapes me. Anyways, I'm playing Fire Emblem because I'm just waiting for my girlfriend to come over. So anyways, let's just crank this out, shall we? So, where we left off, for you it was like 2 seconds ago, but for me it was 5 days, I think. Anyways, where we left off, Lynn met Sane and Kent, and we found out that she was secretly royalty. Why she kept that secret from us, I have no idea. But anyways, it's time to get some stuff out of the way. Anyways, a small altar lies on the outskirts of Bulgur. This ancient temple, sacred to the people of Sake, has long been known for its powerful bond to the world of spirits. Before starting on their journey, our travelers come here to pray for their well-being. At this altar, Lynn's hand is directed to a grand inheritance. What could it be? The chapter's name is Sword of Spirits. I wonder if maybe, you know, it could be that. That could be her grand inheritance. I don't know, we'll have to find out. Because this isn't one of the early chapters that get done in like 5 minutes. Anyways, if this goes, hold on for a moment and let me a short detour. Yeah, okay, just really quickly. We've been on this detour. We have arrived here, and you're asking me like I know the geography of that. You're going in the complete opposite direction, asking me now if we can go on a short detour. You know, that, you know, you are long past that. Anyways, there's a sacred sword enshrined in an altar east of here. The people of Sake go to pray for safety at the onset of a long journey. Oh, how quaint! The teachings of Elamine have the most followers in Elib. It's nice to see that here, at least, the ancient customs are still observed. And it's kind of amazing how much of this stuff just kind of flies over your head when you're totally new to this, but, you know, now that I know what everything is and where everything is and all that stuff, I understand what they're talking about. Anyways, old man, stay where you are and hold your tongue. Look at this guy, not even listening, you know, hold your tongue apparently means, like, speak immediately! Anyways, threaten me as you will, but I'll not give up the man I cat eye. And yes, that is how I pronounce it. It looks like man eye cat eye, so. The man eye cat eye is a sacred blade under divine protection. It cannot be removed from its place of rest. You're a fool, old man. What good's a sword if you don't use it? Use it in combat? Sacrilege! Yeah. It's knowing what I know. A lot of this stuff is kind of really ridiculous. Sacrilege! I am Glass! The gods fear my name! My swordplay is peerless! And if I want this sword, then this sword I shall have. Now get out of my way! Oof! Oh no! They took over the place. This is it! It's more magnificent than I'd imagined. This sword was made for a swordsman of my skill. What's this? I can't draw the sword from its scabbard? The spirits of the blade have judged you. You have been found wanting. They have rejected you. What? Listen, you senile old fool. If you value your own life, you'll get out of my sight. And so therefore he does. Curses, miserable spirits. I care nothing for you. I'll tear this altar down stone by stone. Yeah, that'll really help you out. Yeah. Oh.
I beg your pardon, my lady. Milady? Are you headed east to the altar?
I'm not gonna try a British accent. I'm just gonna try that little pudgy lady sound, voice, whatever.
Yes, we are indeed. Then you must hurry and help the priests there. I saw a band of local ruffians head there not long ago. They seemed intent on stealing the altar's sacred sword.
The Manai Cat-Eye? They're going to steal it? I can't allow this to happen.
You look like a virtuous group. Please, help him.
Lindis, what are you planning? If you hope to go to the priest's aid, you'll need to prepare.
You're right. Say, Viscos, there are some homes to the south of us. Perhaps we should go there and question the residents. More tutorial bullcrap. Yeah, my favorite.
Just some very quick things. You know, I realized this morning that chances are, if you're watching this, you already know the mechanics of this game, so I'm not going to be explaining anything more. Or I'm not going to be explaining much more. Basically, that guy right there, he was talking about how mounted units can't cross over mountains, but yeah. And she was talking about how that wall, this wall right here, how that can be broken. Oh, and they're talking about fortresses right now. Basically, they give you some added avoidance and defense bonuses, and they heal you at the end of a turn if you get injured. But anywho, ha! You stand no chance. Lynn's getting good at sword play, and that's kind of fun. I think, and just really quickly, the hills, the mountains right here, they greatly reduce movement range, as do any types of terrain, really. Like they take one away, but mountains they take away two. That's basically all there is to know. Now you can win Fire Emblem. Now it's all down to strategy. But yeah. So I am going to basically send Lynn down here, and I'm going to send in Sane and Kent. I always screw up their names, so if I call them Sent and Kane, that's why. But anyways, I'm going to send them through the broken wall, and they're going to face glass with their lances because they can, you know, they can equip those. And that's basically the gist of this chapter, really. You know, not much to do in the first couple chapters. It's all pretty simple and standard fare. You know, like just kind of beat the boss, seize the throne. It's all, you know, meant to teach you. It'll get a lot more difficult in the near future, especially when I'm shooting for... Oh, hey, another critical hit. Especially when I'm shooting for... Sorry. Especially when I'm shooting for a no-death run, basically. And you know, it's not as hard as I make it out to be. I just suck. However, I have managed it, like, once before. I had to use a lot of save states. But I'll be using no save states of any kind this entire run, so yeah. Oh yeah, just one more thing. Weapons have you know, a durability, so you can use this sword 46 times total. I've used it 16 or 13 times now, so I have 33 uses left. That's basically it. Again, these chapters are, you know, long, or not long. They're short, but they're still boring. Boring-ish. I don't know. They're there to teach you. Although I love that music. You know, you know how a lot of people, they have, you they have like some sort of series that they kind of tie to their childhood, or like the music or whatever. I tie this very strongly to my childhood. It's like the music. I know every note by heart. I know every every character's name, all their classes, all the different chapters, all the ways to get all the secrets and stuff. Which actually, that's a nice segue. I'm also going to shoot for getting all of the chapters as well and beating them basically. Which will be fun because there's one that is pretty dang near impossible. Like you have to get the bard character that you get in Lynn's story up to level 7, and then you have to get a guy named Hawkeye up to he has to gain like 700 experience, and it's just so incredibly convoluted and difficult to do. But I'll make sure to do it. This is going to be a very, very long series, especially considering that this actually has like 3 full stories to it, which loads of content. Now, isn't that just the YouTuber's dream right there, where they can just kind of pour out the same crap every day in, day out without fear of reprisal at all. Dear Lord, I'm popular, by the way. It's kind of hard not to see why, or it's not hard to see why. Erg. Sorry, I forgot to read his initial boss quote. Yeah, he's like one of these one and done characters. All the boss characters are really like that. Oh, I got a vulnerary. Yep. Oh, that was talking about how you can only hold like 5 items. Fortunately, Sane killed him, so he got the vulnerary, which was nice. Your clothing. Are you of the Lorkic tribe? I'm Lynn, I'm Lynn, the chieftain's daughter. Are you hurt, sir? Thanks to you, I am unscathed. You have my gratitude.
And the sword? Is it...
God, I forgot my voice for Lynn.
Is it safe?
Yes, I have sealed the sword safely away. Until I remove my spell, the sword cannot be drawn. Now, as a token of my gratitude, I shall allow you to lay hands upon the Man-Eye Cat-Eye. I'm so sorry for butchering these names, by the way. There's a guy that you run into, I call him Dorcas. So just be prepared for my terrible pronunciations. Luckily, I never used Dorcas. But anyways, touch the blade's pattern and pray for a safe journey.
Oh, thank you so much.
What? You know how they mentioned that grand inheritance? I think they're gonna follow up on that right about now.
The sword, it's glowing.
It's the power of the spirits. Lynn, they have looked into your soul and they call out to you.
What does that mean?
You are its rightful owner. You are to wield the Man-Eye Cat-Eye.
No, I can't. I couldn't.
It is the sword's wish. If you require proof, draw it from its sheath.
It came out effortlessly.
I never dared to hope that I might meet the wielder of the Man-Eye Cat-Eye in my life. Again, sorry. I am indeed fortunate to see the sword reach your hands.
My sword?
It is time for you to go, Lynn. You face a great many ordeals. Grip this sword and meet your destiny head-on.
Yes, sir.
Got the Man-Eye Cat-Eye. Yes. So this is the Man-Eye Cat-Eye, a blade with no equal. Actually, no, I think statistically it is identical to the rapier. So there's that. So it has an equal. And plus, that kind of statement right there, it kind of suggests that there's no better blade than that. And There's the Regal Blade, Durandal, the Silver Sword. I think it's a little better than the Steel Sword. The Killing Edge, yeah. A Woe Dao is better than the Mana Cat Eye. There's probably tons of other swords that are better than it. So Sane's just being stupid right here. Which, you know, no big surprise really. Anyways,
This is also unbelievable. Perhaps the most famous sword in all of Sake, in my hand.
that's kind of sad actually. It's not so strange. I'm so sorry for screwing up the voices, guys. I'll do better next time. In fact, many legends tell similar tales. Special blades all over the land call out to their proper owners. And yet, when I saw you draw that blade, Lindis, I felt something extraordinary. That sword was waiting for you. You were meant to draw it. Yeah, of course. Oh crap! I accidentally skipped the conversation. Basically, they're talking about like, oh, I couldn't accept that, whatever. But then she decides to actually take the sword because, you know, why not? It's really useful and it's freaking cool. It's the best sword that you have at the moment. But you're only carrying iron weapons, which iron. God, Lundgren's voice. It has to be iconic. It has to what can I do for Lundgren's voice? Because he's the main villain of Lynn's story. God.
What? Madeline's daughter is still alive?
Yes, Lord Lundgren. Yeah, he's just so flabbergasted that this guy's... Yeah, you know. Anyways, the girl is traveling with Kent and Sane. What are your orders? If we let them be...
Bah! I've heard that Northern Burn is full of bandits. She's just a girl. She'll not survive her journey here. I'm more concerned with my older brother. His life must be ended quickly. The poison. There must be no blunders.
Yes, my lord. He suspects nothing and continues to drink it. The Marquess's death, due no doubt to sudden illness, is not far off.
Ha ha ha! Soon. Da da da. Soon, Kaylin will be mine!
And that's where the chapter ends. Yeah. So we got the Man-Eye Cat-Eye. Lord Lundgren. He had a terrible castrating accident when he was younger. So, you know, considering his actions, I can't feel too sympathetic for him, but still, kind of sucks. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next episode. I think we'll meet 2 more characters in the next chapter. And yeah, this seems like a good place to wrap up. Have a nice day, and bye, YouTube!